This is day 109 of Zohar Pshat, and we're in the middle of the Pikudah Chi'ah, the ninth commandment, which is to give tzedakah. And we're actually just a few lines above where Pikudah Sirah begins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines above where Pikudah Sirah begins. Where it brings a Mali min Nevuchadnetzer. I think that's Mali. The no, the Sulam has a minolan. Okay. Amali minolan, basically the same thing. Anyway, so we want to know, how do you know? And this is fascinating because it's about a non-Jew. See, a non-Jew who gets tzedakah becomes an Adam. They have the yukon of Adam. Because it's the Avagav the Chom Hu Chama. In that dream where he was going to be running around like a beast of the field, which happened to him after that happened for a few years. That he was running around beast of the field, eating the grass and doing all sorts of other animalistic activities. So it says that even though he had the dream, Daniel told him about what the dream means. Came at the Daniel told him that not to give tzedakah, and it won't happen, or at least delay its taking effect. So as long as he was as long as he was having taking care of poor people, the dream did not take effect. Came in a bisha. Once he started having a negative eye. In other words, in a bisha doesn't mean ayin hara, but it means that he looked askance at the idea of giving tzedakah. The lo mechal miskane, and he stopped having rachmanos on poor people. Maksiv was it say on milsa befum malka. So it's worth elaborating a little bit. And Daniel Dal Chosai says I'm just going to give you what Rashi says there. It says the Nevuchadnetzer heard the poor people coming to his door and crying out, and he said, "What is this loud noise I hear?" And his avodim told him, "These are aniyim that you said for them the time for their parnasa." And he said, "This is the great Bavel of which I'm the king, and I have to build tremendous palaces. And if I waste my treasures on giving the aniyim parnasa, where am I going to build all my great palaces? Forget it. From now on, I'm stopping. For my own greater glory, I'm not going to give any more tzedakah." And the next part says, "Od milz fumaka." The words are just coming out of the king's mouth, and a voice came out from Shemaim and said, "That's it, Nebuchadnezzar, your kingship is removed from you. And then the dream came to be fulfilled. Miyad ishtani duka, as the Zohar says here. Immediately his form changed. He looked like an animal. And he became removed from humanity. So a person who is not going to give tzedakah, repudiates tzedakah, repudiates humanity. And of course they lose the Tzelem Elokim. So there's no different animals. And it says, Ksiv Hach Asiyah. It says in this pasuk, Nase Adam. Uksiv Hasam, and it says there, there's a fascinating proof, from Rus. Rus comes to Naomi and says, Shema Isha Sisi Moayom Boaz. The name of the man with whom I did today, in other words, I did my collecting of the grain, is Boaz. That's a Pashtudan pasuk. But the way the Zohar is explaining it, I made him today. Shema Isha Sisi. I made him into an ish. I made it according to the way the Zohar is saying. Adam, ish, same idea. But I made him a man. I make a man by me being the person to whom he gave tzedakah. So like we said yesterday, it's a symbiotic relationship. The ani is given to the usher as well, because the usher's shame Adam comes from his capacity, from his fulfilling the mitzvah of tzedakah. So therefore, they became one unit. And again, it's not talking about it's not talking about a personal relationship. It's talking about the ani is mezakeh the usher to have the shame Adam, and they both mishtatev in this process of fulfilling the Ratzon Hashem and the mezakeh each other, and therefore this idea of nasa Adam, to make a person, to make this a person who's b'tzelem u'demus, comes from the giver and recipient, and together they make up that Shem Adam, which is the Tzelem Elokim, which we're aspiring to. So Tzelem Elokim is best accomplished by being a Baal Chesed. And the person receiving the Chesed by, not just, of course, a Tov for the Chesed itself, but also by participating actively, and the act of Chesed by providing the opportunity.